Sammy, can you put your head around kind of what happened out there, especially early in the game for you guys on defense?
We just got to start faster. I mean, I thought we played good in the second half. We didn't give up a lot of big plays, but we just got to figure out how to start faster, how to come out and play our best ball the whole game instead of just a half.
Did that onside kick kind of set a tone in a way? They go down and score 7, and then you're right back on the field. What were your thoughts after that onside kick?
We have a thing called sudden change. If offense throws an interception, has a fumble, turnover or something like that, we have a thing called sudden change. And you know what? We get to go out there and play again. So.
Scott, what will you say the mood in the locker room is right now?
We're gonna be all right. We're going back to work on Monday, and we got to do more, and we're gonna do more. I know these guys. I know the people in the locker room. I love each and every guy in that locker room, and I know that on Monday we're gonna come to work.
The silver lining to this start is a bye week next week. Like you said, recharge, just get back on track, back to the drawing board. What do you hope, both sides of the ball, especially on the defense, with a 2-game road trip following that bye week? What is y'all's plan for the next couple weeks?
Even though it's a bye week, we play Clemson, so we have to get better next week. They say you're either getting better or you're getting worse. So throughout the week, we just have to, prepare like it's a game week, and we just have to get better.
Can you put your finger on why you weren't able to get off the field on some of those plays in the first quarter when I think they scored 4 possessions in a row to start the game?
No, honestly, we got to get better. We got to start faster. Biggest thing is just everybody doing their job. We don't have to be Superman. We just have to be, a normal human with extraordinary effort. So I just think that, sometimes we just try to do too much, and that applies to everybody. But at the end of the day, we're gonna be all right. We're gonna come to work on Monday, and we're gonna get it fixed.
I guess what gives you the confidence that you're gonna be all right?
I've lived life with almost everybody on this team since I got here in January of 2024. And I love these guys. I love each and every guy on that team with all of my heart, and I know that we're going to come to work because I've been with them since January 24, and we have worked each and every day towards our ultimate goal. And so I know even though we didn't get the outcome, we're going to come to work on Monday.
What was Dabo's message to you all in the locker room after this one?
Just, to stay together. It's tough. Nobody wants to be 1-3, but that's what we put on tape. So just staying together, stay off social media, lean on our brothers, we'll be all right.
It was the second lightning delay of the season, elongated halftime. What was the mood like in there? What was the message during halftime?
We've been here before. We've done it before. So, just keeping our minds focused, keep our mind on the game, and when the time comes to go back out, we're ready to play.
How much does the newness of a new defense kind of impact some of the struggles, or is that not a factor at all?
I don't consider it a factor. I just, for some reason, we're just not starting very well, and we'll figure it out. There's a reason for it, but.
You mentioned you liked some of the stuff about it in the second half. What stood out to you, and maybe is a positive that you can hang your hat on going forward?
We just fought. This team does not give up, no matter the circumstances. We went out and we fought, and we did our job, and the results were that we played a good half.
Sammy, how much faith do you have in this team's ability to get things turned around?
Without a doubt, full 100% faith, because like I said, I know every single person on this team, and I know because I've lived life with them. I've done mat drills, I've done summer workouts, I've done spring ball with them. We have worked, and we don't have the outcome that we've worked for, but I know that we are going to continue to work until we can't anymore.
Any other questions for Sammy?